see what this nigga Drake talking about.
This video not about to be surgical at all. I just got something to say, bro. You can't be doing all that with that man tattooed on your body, bro. You can't be disrespecting the man, calling the man a D writer and all that.
That is crazy.
That same man tattooed on your body. That's impossible. That don't even make no sense.
That is crazy.
Imagine getting a man tattooed on your body at all that is not an immediate family member who has probably passed away. I ain't saying immediate family member. I said they passed away. This isn't just getting somebody's name on your arm. This is getting the full scope of the body. The body had to be analyzed and dissected for it to be put on your body. You can't then turn around and call that man a D writer. You know all the intricate details to his forearm. Like, this is the type of stuff that I'm talking about. But that's not even the main thing that this video was about. It sparked what I really wanted to talk about. And that's the fact that Drake spent his entire career trying to leverage advantageous relationships in order to put himself on top. And if anybody got out of line or anybody he didn't rock with, he would then leverage.
Sounds like white supremacy to me. I mean, that's just me. I don't know.
Those relationships against those people. For example, look at it like this. Drake had been bragging about having this tight relationship with Lucy and Grange, and we obviously know he was bragging about this relationship with Lucy and Grange because it's a flex to his opponents. His opponents are now aware that he might have certain superpowers that everybody doesn't get to have, especially like censoring people, the type of promotion that Drake was getting, putting his face on every single Spotify playlist on the app in 2018. It was crazy. And using that influence in that relationship to silence other artists so that Drake can talk all the stuff he want to talk, abuse his power and bully people and things of that nature and not get any retaliation. So imagine building up all these relationships, putting yourself in a position of power by doing whatever you needed to do to get it, right? Just for you to find out that you can't censor this guy though. The main nemesis of your generation, the main guy that you knew if you won against, it would solidify your legacy in the eyes of people who don't really understand this shit.
Right.
You couldn't get it done because you couldn't play with the superpowers. And Kendrick Lamar speaks to this on Euphoria, I believe, when he talks about the superpowers getting neutralized. He's saying, you can't play with me the way you play with everybody else. You got to genuinely beat me. But Drake, being as arrogant as he is, he didn't realize the position that Kendrick Lamar was really in. Drake thought that at the end of the day, if he could get his song out, censor Kendrick Lamar, and then get all these other celebrities, he was starting to do it. Odell Beckham, Drewski, all these guys to start promoting Family Matters. It'll crush Kendrick and get him out of here. Then it's like, why isn't Kendrick responding? Why isn't Kendrick boom, 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 boom? So when Drake turns around and sues UMG for allowing Kendrick to put the song out, it all clicks. It all makes...
Bro. That nigga actually sued, bro. This nigga put himself willingly into a beef and actually sued. Bro, even now, even a year later, that shit is insane to me.
Makes sense. The same individual that he used to dominate the industry by rigging the game is the same person who couldn't give him...
It's not even the same person, bro. It's the same system. He bought himself into that system. He knew how the system worked. He worked it. And now that he's not benefited from it, he now sees that as unfair. He realizes how the game goes. That's some pussy ass shit, bro.
Give him that advantage over his number one nemesis of his generation. And then to top it off, the relationships that you figured were going to stay loyal to you and go against Kendrick.
And let's talk about why he sees that as some type of benefit from him. It's like, bro, you cozying up to these people in the industry, these big celebrities, bro. It's like, at the end of the day, you're not really for the people that you really trying to court to. Specifically black people. You're not really for us, bro.
And then to top it off, the relationships that you figured were going to stay loyal to you and go against Kendrick didn't really happen that way. You realizing in real time that there is somebody with just as much influence. I mean, really more influence. Maybe not as much numbers, but way more influence than you. And Drake couldn't believe it. That's why he's angry with LeBron. That's why he's angry with these people. Because of the time and effort that it took to the money, the gifts, all these different things that he was giving these guys, building these ingenuine relationships. All the energy that took. And when it mattered the most, he couldn't take advantage of it. That is exactly what's going down. It's the exact reason he's suing. It's the exact reason why every song that's coming out is about this stuff, about the...
He explained it way better than I did.
People that he thinks betrayed him. Can't paint LeBron as a D writer. We were there. We remember forever. We remember that y'all made the song.
LeBron, who's been around for a long ass time. Since what? When LeBron got drafted? 2003? Bro. Drake, you tripping.
For LeBron. And it wasn't like, oh, we give a LeBron shine. No, he was LeBron motherfucking James. What? Y'all attaching the music to LeBron built the song. That's the reality. LeBron's superstardom at that time took this song to another level. If LeBron is not the centerpiece of this song, I don't think the song goes as crazy as it did. It still goes crazy because you got Eminem and Wayne, Kanye. These are the biggest artists in the game at that time, right? But without LeBron, that song isn't as popping as it was. I'm telling you. So you can't rewrite history and make it seem like headlines was when LeBron started to mess with you. And no, we was there, bruh. These people do nothing but try to rewrite the history. So yeah, when I see people say, oh, there's a sense of betrayal for Drake and all this different stuff, of course. But it's not the sense of betrayal you get from an authentic relationship. It's a sense of betrayal.
Nah, we don't get it. Because that shit is not real. I think it's an industry personality. We don't relate to that type of shit. Let's keep it a bean.
Betrayal of not getting what you think you're entitled to. But you'll get dweebs like this on Twitter, right? Who will say things like it comes down to loyalty, something you know nothing about. Your outlook on the
Y'all look at the situation, it just shows that you would do it to the ones that you would love for the situation presented itself. Showing the true colors, realizing it. That's a bot.
Situation just shows what you would do to the ones you got love for if the situation presented itself. No, you just need to know the difference between people you really love, people you know really love you, and
I just want to say that that's a bot. Those type of people you shouldn't be interacting with. That's a bot. Don't interact with
people who you're building business relationships with. Business and friendship is not the same thing. You can ask anybody that's in business, and they'll tell you that business and friendship is not the same thing, dog. In any industry that I walk into, if I met you in that industry, I don't really look at you the same as somebody I met in my real life.
AI, to be honest with you.
But that doesn't mean that genuine relationships can't be built in the industry. But come on, dog. Let's be real here. These motherfuckers are cutthroats. Y'all seen the Diddy situation. Everybody was throwing each other under the bus, bruh. People got their real lives outside of the industry. Well, some of them do. You see what I'm saying? It just seems like that's the biggest thing against Drake that has cost him, really, especially in the battle, that his entire thing has been in the industry. He doesn't really exist much outside of it. And when you look at...
That is a white man. He does not believe in building outside of the system. He wants to build inside of the system. He just... I hate that I hate that fucking symbol that he puts up. That 6 symbol. That shit makes me think of some type of demonic shit. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I don't like that shit.
His contemporaries like Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, boom, boom, who, yeah, they drop music and boom, boom, but they also got families and things they take care of. Drake does not experience this, and I think that's why when he has these relationships, he thinks they're genuine. When they clearly are not, dog. And him thinking they're genuine does not mean that he's being genuine about it. Because we've seen plenty of times where he attacks people if they don't do what he wants them to do. The dude was snitching on LeBron, saying they was on 2 mans and all this different stuff the second that LeBron went to the pop-out show. That's crazy. You gotta respect.
I think y'all giving him too much credit. Y'all trying to play him like he's vain, like he's dumb, like he doesn't know any better. He does. And it's all intentional. He knows exactly what the fuck he's doing.
Saying they was on 2 mans and all this different stuff the second that LeBron went to the pop-out show. That's crazy. You gotta respect the fact that LeBron has been a fan of Kendrick, has been rocking with Kendrick. And just because they relationship isn't all over social media doesn't mean they don't have them. That's people's problem. The thing is, it's not plastered all over Instagram where I'm showing everybody that I'm showing up for your son and all this different stuff, then it's not real. And that's the problem with people, bro. But if y'all love bars, freestyles, all that good stuff, we just dropped the freestyle the other day that the people love. Go check it out. I promise you won't be disappointed.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. His freestyle actually is good. Y'all need to go check that shit out. Shout out to bro. But if y'all made it this far, I appreciate it. Thank y'all. Check out the links down below. I got a Patreon. I got a Discord that you absolutely should join. And until next time, I appreciate it. Thank y'all. Bye.